Hey, well, thank you all so much for coming tonight. I'm Andy Hopper. I'm your state representative, and I'll tell you what I'm going to do tonight is I'm going to keep it under 30 minutes. You said 5, I'm saying 30. I'm just joking. Really quick, I'm just going to talk just a little bit. A lot of you all know who I am. I'm just going to tell you a little bit about me and, my family and where we are. So, we actually moved to Wise County in 2010. We have lived in this district for 28 years of our marriage. My wife and I have been married for nearly 30 years. We've known each other for over 30. We're high school sweethearts. We have 3 incredible boys. They all live here in Wise County, and we're blessed with our first granddaughter this past year, which has been amazing. Right on. But you guys sent me to Austin to fight, and I'm proud to report to you that according to multiple scorecards, I was the most conservative legislator in the Texas House of Representatives. Now let me give you a little bit of color of what that means and why the fight is so important. Because y'all know the Republican Party is so important in Texas. It's unusual because most states' parties don't have a role in trying to hold their representatives accountable. But here in the state of Texas, our Republican Party of Texas meets every 2 years. It's the largest political convention in the world other than the CCP. The Republican Party of Texas is bigger than the National Republican Party. When we meet, we define what are the legislative priorities that we care most about that we must pass here in Texas in order to say that we've done something good in the legislature. Those include stopping sexualizing Texas kids, securing our elections, securing our border, and securing our grid, making sure the Democrats don't run the Texas House, among others. It's so important that we have a legislature that's functional. And let me tell you, 2 years ago, before I came into office, the Texas legislature met, and even though they passed thousands of bills, over 1,000 bills were passed in the Texas House, only 6 bills of dozens were passed that were Republican legislative priorities. But this session, we had a different situation because you guys and many other districts across Texas stood together and sent dozens of Republicans to Austin to replace Rhino incumbents because they fought against people who voted to impeach our great Attorney General, Ken Paxton. Dozens of Republicans went to Austin that were conservative, and we ended up with, of the top 20 conservatives in the Texas House, 12 of them were freshmen, which is an amazing thing. And because of the fight and the fact that we stuck together, this session we passed 44 Republican legislative priorities in the House. Is that enough? Is that a success? Absolutely not. Important things didn't get passed, like closing Texas primaries. And the reality is our Republican-led House is still in many ways controlled by Democrats. We have to change that. We came within a couple votes, honestly, the morning of. We had the votes to turn over the tables, to flip the script in the House, and to make sure the Republicans run the House and Democrats have no role in it. But we need a few more conservatives. So my advice to you in this race is that we need to make sure that across the state, I want you to keep abreast of all of these races that are going on because we have a chance of flipping many more races this cycle. And it's so important that we not only retain the conservative majority or conservative numbers that we have in the House, but we obtain a majority in the Texas House of true conservatives that are going to stand together and make sure that Democrats have no role in our government, because that's not why Republicans elect Republicans, so that they can select Democrats or have Democrats select their Speaker of the Texas House, right? So I'll just say one other thing about because a lot of folks don't follow, I think we already mentioned that tonight, a lot of folks don't follow state politics, they follow federal politics, they're very federally focused. They think if there's any solution to the quagmire that we have and bureaucracy that is blossomed at every level of government, but especially in Washington, D.C., they think that it's going to be a fix that comes out of Congress or comes out of Washington. And although President Trump is doing incredible things in Washington, the reality is we have a very narrow window to put Texas in a place where we are ready to stand up to a future border invasion. Because we all know we could have done more over the years that Biden was in. And our legislature's job was to stand in the gap. Federalist 26 says that it is the duty of the legislator to be always suspicious and jealous guardians of your rights against federal tyranny, and to, if necessary, be the voice and, if necessary, the arm of your discontent. The state legislature is the most important role. I think it's so important that we have conservatives down there fighting for you, and it has been my honor to fight for you in the legislature. Really appreciate y'all. Thank you.